Hey guys, RC here, back with episode 2 of Green Hell for Beginners. Um, so I went ahead and went to sleep, and as I mentioned, going to sleep at 11 o'clock did wake us up at 7 a.m. So I just woke up a second ago. Taking a look, we are low on fats, and I think we are going to have a problem. That is spoiled. So I'm going to go ahead and eat the coconut that is still good. I am going to eat the mushrooms because they are going to expire in a few hours. And then I can save that. I do have some maggots. I'm going to move those down there. That's still good. And we're going to harvest these fruits that spoiled. And they create larvae. You get larvae out of there. And so you can use larvae for fishing, baiting traps, things of that nature. I want the nuts up here. These will go down here. Just trying to keep things a little organized, right? All right, I do need more sticks. There's a banana leaf. Speaking of banana leaves, which are the long flat ones, if we can find one. Don't see any around here. Well, that's what it looks like. So these are palm leaves. If you find a tree that, oh, right there. That is a banana plant. And bananas are fruit from the gods. So we're going to go ahead and leave that. I'm going to go ahead and pick up. I needed a couple more sticks. And let's check out what a banana gives you. 25 carbs. So fruits are full, carbs are full. So let's go ahead and head back down. And we will work on survival. All right, there's our last stick. So while it's not raining, I want to go ahead and we're going to go ahead and drink and take 2 of the bowls. And I want to take those 2 bowls and we're going to put 1 on each of the fire pit points. And then I need 1 more. Let's take that one there. All right. Oh, you know what? I need to find another coconut. Oh, there's a banana right there too. Oh, happy day. So that's what a banana looks like. That's a banana tree. That's a banana plant. If you find those, you are in heaven. Let's see. Wonder if I can do this. Don't think so. Alright, so I need to find another coconut. Let's go do that real quick. I don't think I have one left. I do not. Okay, so we need to find another coconut. So we're looking for palm trees. Let's head up this way. All right, there's a palm tree. Now, supposedly you can throw sticks up at them and knock coconuts down. But basically, if there are coconuts in the tree, I read this yesterday, if there are coconuts in the tree that you can see, then there should be one below. But again, don't just walk around. You know, you got to pay attention everywhere. Refilling my sticks. I've already got 10 of the small sticks. All right, we're full up on those now. All right, here's a little shelter that we could, oh, there's obsidian stone there. obsidian stone. This is sealed off, but this gives you a nice little area that you know that's covered, that you could build a fire in if you needed to. All right, looking for, always listening for any type of sound that could give away something. All right, I want to say I don't think I've ever found a coconut in here, ever. So I am going to have to make my way out of the oasis to the other side, and that's okay. And you can see after sleeping, our stamina bar has filled out. There's no, I thought. Okay, that was not a rattlesnake. That was a spider. There it is, right there. Do you see it? All right. So we threw our spear at it, and we're going to take that. I don't know if we can eat that at all or not. But now, again, we're back on the other side of this area. All right, some more maggots. Looking for a coconut. All right, that right there is a mushroom. I have not tried to eat that, but I believe those are poisonous. Even if you cook them, they make you very sick and can potentially kill you. Oh, hello. All right. Why can I not? There it is. We'll harvest that, have a little more meat. We may not need it all, but, you know, everything that you can harvest is good, right? All right. I have got to find a... All right, there's another dead bird. Now, from what it appears that the... I was trying to see what that was. It appears that, like, the bird bodies will not go bad. That's an armadillo. The shells on those are actually really good. They will make armor. All right, damn it. I've got to find coconuts. Another bird body. Okay, that is an anthill. Don't get very close to those. It won't kill you unless you stand in it, but it will make you miserable. All right, come on. This is killing me, man. There's one. There's one right there. All right, I need my axe. There we go. All right, now we don't want to harvest this one. Now, I also need to figure out where the hell I got to go. All right, we are at 4630. 4630, and I want to go to 4532. So that's going to be southeast. Southeast is that way. Pull back out our spear. There's a banana leaf. All right, we'll come right down the rock facing. southeast. Just be aware of everything. All right, there's the poisonous mushroom. I think the log should be right up here. There it is. And that gets us back into our place of tranquility. So you'll see what I'll do with this in a minute. So let's get back, take a quick look. So you can see we're really low on proteins. Fats are a little low, carbs are a little low. So real quick, what do we have in the way of carbs? And once you've eaten something, it will tell you what it will do. And you want to kind of try to plan to eat things in the order of expiration. So 1 day, 8 hours. All right, so let's eat a couple of these. That gives us fats and carbs. There's still a banana up there, but I don't need it right now. It's not raining, so this is what we're going to do. All right, I want to drink the water. Then I want to craft this with a piece of rope into a Biden. All right. The Biden is in here. And we are going to come down to the water. We're going to drag that. And you just let go. Left click, drag it, let go. It'll pop back in here. And you can see we have 40 units of water, but it's unsafe. That's okay. We're not going to drink it. Now you can actually do that with another Biden if we had one. But right now what I want to do is I want to craft here. I want a big stick and a small stick. And that's going to give us a hand drill. And that goes into our fire starter. So now we want to use that. You have to have some dry leaf or bird nest. Drag that onto the little white circle. It turns green. Let it go. Now look at my stamina at the bottom left. Look at that drop.
Yes.
So you've got to have some left, enough to do it. So we're going to pick that up. We're going to ignite the fire. And then I'm going to take this Biden. I'm going to drop that in there. And you can see it fills up. Now be very careful. If you hit this, it'll put the fire out. So you don't want to do that. You see the circle going around. Now it's safe water. And I'm going to drop a piece of meat into each one. Now it's cooking up, and it cooks a lot faster. And this makes meat soup. So there you go. So if we drink meat soup, I know it does 16 protein, 10 hydration, and 12 energy. Well, 15 there. We're going to take our Biden again, and tell you what, let's take that off. And then let's cook one of these scorpions. Yeah, you see how slow that cooks. Now again, once it rains, the fire will go out. You can put water from a Biden onto the fire to extinguish it and save some of the sticks. And the other thing is, when you're playing at the more advanced level 2 or level 3, lighting a fire actually draws the attention of the natives and will cause them to not like you more and more and eventually attack you. So keeping it lit as little as possible is something you might want to consider. I'm going to go ahead and fill this up. And you can see we've only got 10 left. So I'm going to come over here and fill that up again, just to have enough. So with the coconuts, this actually gives you hydration and food, which is very, very helpful. Now it's not going to turn safe because it's not on the fire. And this fire only has 2 points on it. If you put the rocks around it, and it takes 11 or 12 of those, I think, then it has 3 points. We can also learn how to make a smoker and things of that nature. Now the scorpion is now cooked, so we will take it. We'll go into the bag, and you have 1 cooked, so let's eat it. And that gives us 3 protein. Well, certainly not anywhere near the 15 or 16 protein that we get out of the water, out of the soup. So let's try it with the suit this time. Oh, it's spoiled. It just went bad. Alright, so we're going to just destroy that. Let's try the... Okay, you see I cannot drag the spider in there. So you could eat that, but that probably messes with your sanity. So I'm going to destroy that. Alright, so we don't have anything else. But, you know, didn't I have... I have a bone. So what we can do is drag a bone in there and make bone soup. Oh, and there comes the rain. So you see what happens? Fire went out. Alright, well, we can always restart it. But what I'm going to do is I am going to take... Well, let's check our stats. I do have the birds. Do those spoil? It doesn't appear, or at least it doesn't give me a time. So what we might do is wait for it to... we might wait for it to quit raining. Alright, how are we doing on hydration? A little low, so let's go ahead and drink. We'll put those out. And you see you have to kind of move a little bit to target the one on the bottom and the top. And even though they're stacked, they will still work out. The other thing, I don't think we can make right now. Yeah, I don't have anything else. So when you find something new, it will highlight with a number. And so there's our hand drill, bandages, ropes, how to make them. And again, you can always just go to your crafting table and, you know, play around with it. So there's a torch, the axe, stone spear. And then as you get leaves and stuff, so the red ones kills parasites. You can put those with, so bandages won't do any good. You have the unknown fruit, kills parasites. You know, so you can read through those leeches, the buildings that we can make, and then also building frames that we can make, roofs and everything else. All right, so it looks like the fire is gone. Didn't we put down a... I thought we put down a dry... one of those leaves does not appear. Alright, so we're going to have to get this. Now, you can get dry leaves and palm fronds, but if it has bananas on it, don't cut that down at all. Just make sure you... damn, more bananas there. So I've got 3 bananas in this area. That's insane. That's awesome. I need... What else what did I just want? I forgot. Oh, I know what it was. Okay, this one does not have bananas on it. Alright, so we're going to try to find some dry leaves in here. I don't really need the palm fronds. There's a dry leaf right there. And, you know, if you have a couple, and what you can do is you can take these palm leaves, because sometimes the dry leaves end up underneath it. And see, I can't pick it up, so there is another one. So we're going to just throw those over there, and then we get the dry leaf. So that gives us 2. All right, so we're going to head back down. Let me pick up a stick, and I will show you what else you can do. Well, I must have another leech, so let's check that out real quick. You see the magnifying glass, so we're going to inspect, and there's a few right there. And you can see you use the right mouse button to rotate your arm. The magnifying glass is gone, so we're good. All right, let's go ahead and start the fire again. And once you drag the kindling or the tinder on there, it starts automatically. You just have to have enough. All right, now you can see the circle right there in the middle, and you see this little white part filling in? That's how much of your wood has burned away. So you can then take a stick and drag it back on there and rebuild the fire. So now we have a bone infusion. Well, the bone infusion does proteins, fats, and hydrogen. So let's take a look. Our fats are down a little bit. We definitely need protein, so let's drink that. So proteins, fats, and hydration. And now I want to... We're going to take that off. To move something physically, you have to open your backpack, left click, and drag. Okay? So let's harvest the toucan. And you can see we picked up new food right there. Toucan meat. We'll stick it on the fire. These have a day left. Those have a day left. So we'll be eating those in the next day, probably after we wake up in the morning. Now the other thing is, I don't think the soup spoils, so you can leave that on the fire if you leave and go to another area. And when you come back through, then you have stuff here. Leave a couple of bowls out to catch water. That way if you're dying of thirst, you've got some water already on hand when you walk into an area. But when you leave this area, take a couple with you to where you can plop them down. I mean, if we're going through a clearing and it starts raining, I could throw those on the ground, right? All right, so it's almost done. We're doing okay on time. Probably going to wait till next episode to move to a new camp. So this is more about cooking. All right, so we're going to take that meat, and once again, we haven't eaten any of that before, so let's go ahead and try it. 12 protein and 10 energy. So you can see our protein really boosted up. We can eat one more banana. And again, that pops, and when it beeps, that means there's a change there. So I need a little more protein. Let's go ahead and harvest a parrot. And that gives us another piece of meat. Now, I could do the soup because then I get something. I think the soup might be the best way to go because you get hydration. But if all you need is the protein, I think you actually dilute the protein a little bit. Not 100% positive. But, I hope it cooks before the rain comes. Don't hit the fire either because it will burn you. Hopefully that does not go out before it's cooked. Come on, cook. Damn it. So it's still raw. Shit. That's a bummer. All right, what time is it? It's 6:30. So again, what I'm going to do is I don't want that meat to spoil. Let's take it. It's still raw. I have 19 hours left. So I can cook it tomorrow, but let's go ahead and save the game. Save a lot. Pretty much before you go off to do anything, save. And keep an eye on that stamina bar and sleep bar. Makes sense. I hope the sound is all right. I'm recording this back to back with the last episode, so I will go back and listen to them in a little while, and I may tweak that a little bit. Now the other thing is I do not have any more dry leaves, so we don't want to cut that. Okay, that's a banana leaf. Where were we? Up here? Because I can't see, I don't remember. We were looking for We'll get a few more stones. Okay, here we go. There's the stack of palm leaves. So there's, okay, that's a palm leaf. I don't think those have dry leaves on them. It's only the ones that are raised. The other thing you can do, like I said, is cut down some of this stuff, and they will give you these small leaf piles. So let's cut down a couple of those. Alright, so we've got a couple of those. I could have swore we had dropped one of those down here. Oh, there it is, dry leaf. And let's drop it right in front. Actually, let's do it right over by the fire. Yeah, let's do it by, yeah, right here. Alright, so we're going to drop both of these. Alright, the rain has stopped. So we're going to go ahead and use our hand drill again. We've got one more dry leaf. I thought I had dropped one here. Now you can see my stamina running out, so we're pretty much to the point where we are not going to be able to do that anymore. I won't be able to start another fire, and unfortunately the raw meat resets, which is okay. Again, it's brightening up as we wait a little while, so just because it gets dark at 6, just kind of hang out. Now you can see these birds landing around. Later on in the game we'll get a bow, and you know, we can do something with that. In fact, while we're waiting for that to cook, can I craft another one of these? And let's craft. It's always good to have multiple 2 to 3 spears. Axes are easy to make, but the spears, and in fact I'm gonna, let's see, let's switch that. If you've got something equipped, you can't move it, but I like to have 2 to 3 spears, especially when you're playing at the more advanced levels, because if you get attacked by a jaguar, you want a second one to throw quickly. Tribal members do take, okay, that's cooked. You want to make sure you pull it off before it burns. It will burn and be ruined. All right, so we can eat that. 12 more proteins. And right now, everything except for our water is fine. So let's drink a little bit of water. And we're good. All right, so let's call that an episode. We will come back in the morning again. We will, in fact, you know what? Let me show you how to close the fire out. So if you have a Biden that has water in it, you drag it on top of the fire onto the little fire spot, and it dumps the whole thing on there. I'm going to fill that so we can use it later. And we will save before bed. I will save after we wake up. I may have passed out. Maybe I hit the wrong thing. Maybe I hit the sleep thing instead of the save thing. Oh well. Either way. All right, guys. Well, that kind of gives you a really good overview of cooking, fires. Now, the other thing you can do real quick is when you start to set up a permanent camp and you know where you want to build your fire, go into your notebook, find one of these frames, and you can build your frame and then put a roof on it. So you could put a palm roof or a banana roof, and then that will keep the rain from getting to your fire. All right, let's just kind of top off here with our meat soup. I am going to put those on the fire. And how's our hydration? No, we still need a little more. So we're going to drink that, take it, drink that, take it. I'm going to leave those. I can drink them right now because, you know, they'll fill up next time. These two will fill up as well. and we'll have a fire ready to go next time to boot. Okay, again, leave a like, subscribe. Let me know in the comments what you guys think. Again, this is geared, I'm still a beginner, so this is helping me kind of explore the map, kind of see more of things without being worried about every sound and getting killed, and we can kind of talk about things. So I thought it might be a good idea to do a more beginner-based series. I am going to leave those leaves out here, so they will be dried out next time. And when we get to the next place, we will chop down some more and have those with us. Anything else I want to leave behind here? No, I don't think so. All right, well, we will see you guys next time. Leave a like, subscribe, comment away, and thanks so much for dropping by. Bye.